Hello everybody, Skax here and welcome to another Arsenal match review. I'm back from my holiday in Italy. I spent a week over there in Rome last week, in case you guys didn't know from my video that I put out just before I went. So it was really nice. I had a nice relaxing break with my girlfriend over there in Rome, and it's nice to sometimes just go away for a week and just put things in perspective as well as to where you want to go with the future of YouTube channel and just where you are in life as well. So it was a really nice break for both of us, and I'm back with another Arsenal video as well today. So I didn't make any videos when I was out there. I only did, or no vlogs or anything like that, but I did actually record some video of when I was there, more of a cinematic look at the city. So I will actually have a cinematic kind of video going out either tomorrow or it'll be early next week. It'll be early this week anyway, so that'll be going out very, very soon. But enough about that. We are here to talk about Arsenal and their 3-0 emphatic win over Watford that just happened a few minutes ago. So really good performance from the guys. It wasn't a full strength team because we do have that second leg, the return leg at the Emirates against AC Milan, heavily on our mind right now. So we didn't play a full 11. We played a few players that we never really would play in a first team Premier League game, because we're not really going to get anywhere in the Premier League. It's just about keeping faith in that and putting all of our top players in the Europa League matches. So it was a really accomplished performance considering that we didn't play all of our team, and I was actually surprised at how well we started the game. We played very professionally. As soon as the game started, there wasn't none of this ridiculous defending where we just looked comical at the back. It was only maybe one or two instances in the later part of the second, or the first half rather, where we kind of looked like the old Arsenal, just players all over the place and very disorganised. There was only one or two chances really that they had in that first half to get behind us, and it was because we were defending like the stupid Arsenal. But it was a really solid first half from us. We eased up a little bit going into the end of the first half. We just eased our foot off the pedal, but we started very positively and very professionally, taking the game seriously, which we have been accused of not doing for a while. And it was it was obvious that when you actually show a bit of like wanting to win a game, like the will to win a game, like we did in that first half, we are actually a really good team, and the players just should be doing that week in, week out if you want to be in an Arsenal shirt. There were some really good performances today from some of the players as well, who don't really get many minutes in the first team. I'll come on to that in a minute. But it was a great header, great opening goal from Mustafi, who's been criticised, and criticised by me a lot lately as well. I do think he's a good defender, but he doesn't throw himself about enough. But hell, he did in this game. He went off injured, and he was just all over the place trying to stop them get in or get anywhere near our box. I think he was trying to sort of like gift Cech his 200th clean sheet, which he actually got in the game as well. So great header from Mustafi to get us underway in the game, and they didn't really challenge us in that first half. They only really came into the game when we eased off a bit in the last, let's say, 15-20 minutes of the first half. So really solid and professional first half. Second half, we got off to a bit of a slow start, I guess you could say, because Watford were on top in the early moments of the second half. So we did kind of let them back into the game, and we shouldn't really have done that because it was only 1-0 up at this point. So one goal really would have changed things. And Richarlison was in some weird angry mood all day. I thought that was what Deeney was going to be doing all day. But Richarlison was like throwing a strop all over the pitch. He really was. And it was kind of confusing as why he was doing it all the time. But we did absorb their pressure pretty early on in that second half, and we got the all-important second goal to kind of give us some breathing space. That was from Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan combining. Now, Mkhitaryan got a lot of criticism from the commentators in this game, and I didn't think he played bad at all. He actually stepped up with an assist for the Aubameyang second goal, and he scored a goal himself. I don't think he played badly, but that's what the commentators seem to think. They said, oh, he's had a bad afternoon and stuff like that. I thought he played really well, so I don't think they should have criticised him as much as they did. Cech, though, did actually finally, after 11 Premier League attempts, get his 200th clean sheet, and he was made to work for it. He saved his first penalty in an Arsenal shirt, so I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, because Cech saved a penalty for Arsenal, and that is like end of the world doomsday prophecy that Cech is actually going to save a penalty for us. So we've got to be careful tomorrow, guys. We don't really know what's going to happen. So just sharpen your weapons. Get ready for the apocalypse tomorrow. That's, just be safe. Be safe, everybody. But on a serious note, though, it was a really, really good performance by Arsenal. And Cech really did top it off, saving his first penalty as well. Really good performance, pretty much from all the players. There was only one player who I thought played absolutely terribly. I did actually tweet out that he is just such a terrible player as well. Going through the players, we got Cech, played really well. I'll probably do match ratings now as well. So Cech, I give him an 8. He saved his first penalty, and when he was required to, there was some tough shots he did have to save. There was one that it was a free kick from Richarlison. He did go down well, but they should have scored the rebound there. But he made some good saves. I think there was a header from Richarlison in the first or the second half. He got down well to deflect that out. So I give him an 8 is his match rating. Maitland-Niles played excellently. There was a few sort of mistakes. The penalty being the main one. He shouldn't have just sort of turned his back and let the player roll over him. That was naive defending from him, but hopefully we'll learn from that. I give Maitland-Niles a 7. Can't give him an 8 because of the penalty he gave away. That was a bit naive. Mustafi was absolutely everywhere. He scored the goal. I'm going to give him a 7. He played really, really well. And Chambers, his substitute who came on, he played half decently as well. He slid in a few times to stop them getting through and was solid when he came on. He had enough time for me to judge him. I'll give him a 7 as well. Holding didn't, I think, play as well as Mustafi, so I'm going to give him a 6. I can't give him a 6.5, but I'm going to give him a 6. He just wasn't up there with Mustafi. He played well, but Mustafi was basically the gel that was holding that whole defence together. Kolasinac played half decently as well. Not too many mistakes from him. One cross in the first half where he should have put it on Aubameyang's foot to make it 2-0 in the first half. So I give him a 7. He didn't play badly at all. Elneny really did impress me in this game. He played excellently. Run that midfield with Xhaka. And I give Elneny and Xhaka both 8s each. They were very, very impressive in the centre of the park. Mkhitaryan has to have an 8 in my opinion. He played so well. Forget what the commentators were saying. I just don't believe a word they were saying. He gave it away a few times, but he didn't really get us in too much trouble. So yeah, he got a goal and an assist. You can't really complain about that and say he had a bad performance, in my opinion. Ozil played very well. Set up the first goal with the cross to Mustafi's head from the free kick. So I give Ozil a 7. There was some times when I didn't really see the effort from him. He played really well, but there was that one attempt where he's through on goal. He just needed to chip the keeper over his standing leg, and it would have been a goal. So I give him a 7. Played well, but wasn't on the level of Mkhitaryan, Elneny and Xhaka. The effort wasn't there, and he made some bad passes in this game and didn't really apologise to the people he... there was one from Maitland-Niles where he put it too far in front of him. He didn't really apologise. It wasn't really... there was something missing. There was something weird going on there. So he gets a 7 from me. Iwobi, well, he was absolutely shocking. Iwobi was just absolutely terrible. And I don't think he should have even been playing in an Arsenal shirt today. Everything he tried just did not pay off. So I'm going to give Iwobi a 5. I can't give him any lower because... Oh, actually, can I? Can I give him a... I'll give Iwobi a 4. It may be harsh, but Iwobi just wasn't in the game whatsoever, and he rightfully got substituted for Welbeck on the 66th minute. So Wiltshire came on as well. I forgot about that, to replace Mkhitaryan, but he didn't really do anything, so I can't give Wiltshire a rating. Welbeck, few chances for him. That main one from the Wiltshire pass through ball towards the end of the match, just smashed it straight at the keeper. Didn't really aim for a corner, just hit it straight at the keeper. But Welbeck, 6? Didn't really have much time to analyse him. And Aubameyang played very, very well in this game. Held that line against a tough, normally a tough defence against Watford with Prödl and Mariappa, but he played really well. Did hold the line and got in behind their defence so many times. So I give Aubameyang an 8. He set up Mkhitaryan's goal right at the end, and he scored a goal himself. And he's kind of proving to me why we paid that much for him. He's starting to already get in that scoring vein and get in the groove with Mkhitaryan as well. Just get in there and those 1-2 passes and get around. And they know how each other plays because what they did at Dortmund. So I don't know. I mean, I think, in my opinion, after watching this game, we need to get rid of Iwobi and bring in Royce from Dortmund. Can you imagine that? Royce on the left wing, Mkhitaryan on the right, and then having Aubameyang up top and then Ozil behind. That'd be incredible. And you got that Dortmund connection as well. So hopefully we can do something like that, do some business in the summer, but we definitely need to get rid of Iwobi, and I don't think Welbeck's going to be good enough on that left wing by himself as well. So really good performance. I'm happy with how they played, but the eyes really were on are on the Thursday night's game, the second leg at the Emirates, Arsenal versus AC Milan, the second leg. So yeah, it was kind of one of those games which we needed to win. It was a solid professional performance, 3-0, and I'm very happy. I'm happy that Arsenal put in one of these performances where they just needed to win the game, but not really stress too much, and we weren't really stressed by Watford. They didn't have a good game. They didn't really pressure us enough. Everything was revolving around Richarlison instead of giving the ball to Deeney. Deeney didn't really do much in the game apart from miss the penalty or have that saved. So yeah, pretty comfortable game, and I'm happy. Hopefully all the rest of the Arsenal fans are happy. Routine win, really, at the end of the day, 3-0 at home to Watford. So all eyes on the next game on Thursday, where we go up against a probably vengeful AC Milan. They're going to come with fire, and they're going to come and try and beat us 3-0. They're going to try and get those 3 goals, and we really have to defend for our lives in that game. It's going to be a very difficult one, very difficult night. They're not going to give us the space they did in that first day. They're going to be all over us and trying to get in, or trying to get back in the game and back in the leg. So I'm back in the tie. So I'm going to leave here, guys. I've been Skax. You guys have been awesome. Very good day as an Arsenal fan. For once, we actually win, and we're back to winning ways in the Premier League. And hopefully we can progress on Thursday into the next round of the Europa League. So I've been Skax. You guys have been awesome. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon, probably tomorrow with another video. See you later, guys, and have a great afternoon and rest of your weekend.